It needs no introduction. Sanjay Hegde, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court. Also, Parvez Memon, Senior Partner, MZM Legal. Gentlemen, good evening. Suhel said, I want to begin by asking you, what do you make of this pizza burger after party inside the police station after killing 2 people?
So this is what I said on your channel on the day it happened, that these entitled people will get away. They will get away because, we keep blaming the justice system, but the justice system relies on the evidence that it is offered by the police, which is the law enforcement agencies. The law enforcement agencies in our country, more often than not, are more culpable than the people actually committing the crime. You saw the constant U-turns that the police commissioner of Pune took. The fact that the Home Minister of Maharashtra and the Deputy Chief Minister, Fadnavis, had to actually go there and convene a meeting tells you how shoddy the state of affairs of Pune police is. Number 2, there has been constant backing and forthing on this case. There has been an attempt by the family to put the driver literally in the driver's seat to suggest that he was the one who was responsible for the victims dying. There has been a constant erosion of evidence, as has been, proven by the arrest of the head of forensics of the Sassoon Hospital. What is the police doing? The police has been compromised for 2 reasons. Number 1, because of the way they work. And number 2, Sunil Tingre, an MLA, who's the MLA of that constituency, he's at the police station for over 3 hours trying to suppress the details. So in a situation such as this, I'm amazed why the High Court of Bombay, which is one of our most respected high courts, hasn't taken suo moto notice of this dastardly crime and this brazen attempt to fudge evidence and taken the police to task. Because, we kept blaming the Juvenile Justice Board. The Juvenile Justice Board acted on the evidence that was provided to them or the FIR's details that were provided to them by the police. This tells you, Pranesh, of how rotten the system truly is. This has come to light because of Times Now. Now, can you imagine you didn't do the sting operation? Can you imagine the media did not have its attention on this case? The boy would have gotten away, as most do. Your channel ran a whole program saying how because of Pune, cases in Nagpur and Kanpur were reopened, which were left to perish. Now you have a formidable lawyer like Sanjay on your program. Ask him what he believes. Because, you can blame the judiciary up to a point, but the judiciary has to act on the basis of the evidence it sees. If the evidence itself is porous, fudged, and compromised, what do you do in this country? And where do we go from here? You have suspended 2 police officers at the lowest levels of the food chain. The police commissioner is still there, giving one press conference after the other, always contradicting himself from day 1 till now, and no action seems to have been taken.
Sanjay Hegde, what does this tell us? Money can buy everything?
Well, money can buy you a lot of things, but money on one side ensures that justice doesn't come out on the other at times. And let me also tell you that there is a lot of systemic inertia. I've been at the receiving end of 2 accidents. Once an auto rickshaw in which I was sitting was hit from behind. And the policeman basically looked at me and said, do you really want to file a case? So I thought it was faster to call up my friend who was a doctor and get myself stitched up, and then no case got registered. I know that. The policeman's first incentive is to try and sort out the matter without registering a case. That's the first instinct. Anyway, the second thing is, when a policeman is told how to handle a case, as in this case, the MLA concerned suddenly appeared, then the policeman knows, he tries to please those in authority. Because after all, policemen are vulnerable to transfers. They are vulnerable to a whole host of other inducements also. So it is thanks to the press, thanks to the alert press, and everybody getting on the job that now the truth is coming out. What really shocked me was that doctors too at the forensic level were willing to play around. To throw away a piece of evidence, the blood sample, and then to substitute it with somebody else's sample and then say that there was no alcohol detected, that is being that calls for a separate punishment in itself under 201 of the IPC. So the system is not designed to be victim friendly. It becomes a question of power. Here there was disproportionate power on the other side, which got evened out only when channels like yours stepped into the process. Now, now the attempt is to try and drag it out so that the channels lose interest, and then thereafter, hopefully, the other forces can get back into play.